Yo, what is up, YouTube? I am here with another Catch a Monster tips and tricks number 5, I think. But yeah, so first tip I have for you is if you are just starting off, check out the Discord in my actual description. If you go under my channel, you can actually see the codes, or you can actually see the invite. And once you get in, you can have a codes channel, and this is where all the codes of the game are actually used. So this one works, this one works, this one works, and this one works, and this one works. So those would give you a massive buff if you are just now starting the game, and if you're a noob, it'll easily make you a pro. That's what I did in my noob to pro stream. Next tip, whenever you feel like you're not doing anything and you're kind of like just play the game, I recommend AFKing a boss or just getting EXP. So I recommend like what I would do is I would equip one monster that I know can like one-shot anything, equip 2 useless monsters. Let's go with like, I don't know, like this. I would go to my personal AFK spot where I grind EXP, and I would just sit there and AFK. Because if I'm not doing anything and I still want to get better at the game, then I would just sit somewhere AFK and just fight them. Where is all of them? Right, okay. And my next tip is I recommend if you are barely able to beat the monsters, like if you're barely able to beat one, like it takes your whole team to beat one, I recommend going to a place where you can just sit in a healing pool and you can still fight them. For example, like this. I'm still able to fight them, and if I have a weak team and I can only be one at a time, but I still want to AFK, even if all my monsters die, they'll just respawn and I can fight again. You know? Now obviously you don't want to fight too strong of monsters where they just one-shot your team, because it'll just ruin your entire AFK. But you know, completely up to you. Let's see, another recommendation I have, or another tip I'd say, is when fighting monsters in groups, the first one to hit it tends to be the one who catches it, unless their whole team dies, which case it's up to whoever hits it first again. So for example, when you're in a rift, if you are fighting say for example I don't know if they changed it, but if you're fighting a Mechavolt, the first one to beat it, or the first one to hit it and then they stay alive the whole time, they actually are the only one to actually catch the monster, I believe. And even if you are the first one to hit it, if you die, like your whole team dies, then you do not get that credit. Like it moves on to the next person who hit it, or the next person who's alive, pretty much. Let's see, another tip is, if you don't know how to farm rifts, you can join rifts with other people through the Discord, and you can farm rifts that way, or join my rift parties and, you know, see if you get lucky with my streamer luck. I've seen so many people ask for that, so you never know. And if you don't already know, I get the latest leaks and I tend to inform y'all whenever I find out. As of right now, the next update should be a new island and a potential Starshade evolution. If you don't know who Starshade is, this is Starshade, the little unicorn, and we are speculating that it's going to be a healing evolution. So that is definitely a crazy addition if it is actual healing. You never know. Now another tip is each island has a chance to spawn an egg that gives you a chance to hatch something really strong. For example, if you were to go from the starter island and find an egg in the spirit island, so you're over here and then you get all the way to Spirit Grove and you find the egg, and just for reference, the egg spawn here, and here in this watchtower. And another one I was informed spawns either on top of it or near the tree. Someone told me that, I believe. Now I recommend that you use the different weathers. For example, I believe Bloodlit increases shiny chance and blood traits. Snow increases EXP. I forget. There is one other weather that I'm forgetting, but that increases the coins that you can actually obtain. And overall, those are really just the go-to tips that I am kind of thinking of. Some other tips are probably endless spire tips, where positioning your team actually matters. So as you can see, you can unequip them and switch them around and everything else. So for example, I would want the person who I want to take damage, I would put them either here or here, so that when I fight them, I can stand like this, the monster's over here, and I can fight them. So even if some of them might hit my other guys, majority of them are going to attack the first one right there. Or for example, I would do this, the first one would be my frostwyrm to hit, so they would actually end up hitting my frostwyrm instead. Therefore, my other two backliner monsters are able to get their hits in and potentially change the entire tide of the battle. Another thing is definitely do your tasks and weeklies and your achievements as well. If you're kind of like stuck at the higher tiers, like you don't know what to do, I recommend going for like strive for perfection. As you can see, it increases your critical chance. So the more you enhance your monsters, the higher your crit chance for all your pets will be. Index mania, basically if you catch more monsters and catch like different traded monsters like shiny, bloodlet, huge, then you will actually slowly increase your index meter right here, your score, and that'll slowly make your monsters way stronger, because you'll get the passive plus 1% damage boost, and there is a lot. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so I'm getting 7% extra pet damage. That's why some of my pets might be stronger than your guys' pets just by base alone. Another thing is, like, obviously the more monsters you catch, the more pet bag capacity that you can actually obtain. As you can see, I have 1 2 3 4 5, so what is that, 25 extra pet slots, even with all the game passes. Like, these are definitely ways to kind of get way stronger without having to do too much. It's really just like more of like I have 3 solrons in the meta team, now what do I do in the game? Well, you can do that. Like, that's why some of these people actually do these, so they can actually get the achievements and get passive buffs. But yeah, that'll probably be all of my tips and tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next video soon to come. I will be posting and going live on Friday morning, so definitely check that out, guys. But I will see you guys in the next video. Later.